This week's video is kind of gonna be a week of uni life. Today I've just got an online call day from 3 to 4, which is my Monday schedule. It's my study day. I don't know why I thought my timetable was up there, that's why I started looking up there, I do apologise. Monday is my study day where we have to do like independent study and any online work that we kind of have to do that we didn't get to do on the other days off that we have. We only have the one, when I say other days off, I mean Saturday and Sunday. Monday is our study day this year, which is crazy because the last 2 years it's been a Thursday. And technically we have a 3-day weekend. Technically, because we are meant to be studying today. Isn't that right? Yes. Today I do need to go pick up council tax letters from my uni. It is 11:15, so I've got bloody ages until this online call. I was home in time, like just in time. I had about 20 minutes to spare before my online call and they started speaking to us about our dissertations. I luckily already know what I want to do for my dissertation because I planned it, I think, back in May. So I just need to put it together and actually find a way to word what I want to write about, which is kind of the hard thing because then I need to figure out how it's going to be narrowed down. But they just want a first draft of our question and like how we're going to prepare it by the time we come back after reading week. It's the last day of September, so we have a month. But I'm not going to try and be like, oh, I've got plenty of time. I want to try and knuckle down and get it done just so it's out the way because I do not want to fall behind on work. I very rarely fall behind on work. I'm usually on top of shit. So tomorrow I actually have major performance, acting and commercial, which I'm quite excited about because I haven't had commercial yet. We've only done sort of musical theatre MT style performances in our induction week. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm curious as to what we're going to do in major performance. I think that is the one that's going towards our interim performance that we're doing towards the end of this seasonal year. I can't think of what I want to say, but in December, January time. But I'm excited to actually get started on lessons because I can't wait to actually have routine because that is something that sticks well with me, is routine. And some people may be like, well, you're in an industry that doesn't usually have a routine and that it's so unpredictable that it could change at any moment. And I'm like, yeah, I'm aware of that. But as long as I have stuff planned and that I can do, it's fine with me because I cannot sit in my room all day. As long as I'm doing something, that is considered some form of activity, routine. And like, I was travelling in by myself today because Abby and Alice are not feeling very well and Remy's at Taylor's. However, I'm in till 3:45 today, which isn't too bad personally, so we'll see how that goes. Wasn't able to get much footage done today because I'm basically sat down all day because we were working on portfolios and creating industry websites when we graduate basically, and we're also getting assessed on it. We got our dance and singing mock audition feedback, or general feedback, and then we're gonna have our actual like individual feedback like dripped into our lessons. Hopefully that should be interesting to actually get that down because I'm eager to know what I can improve on. So I forgot to film yesterday about what I did about my day, so I'm going to talk about it later. So you're going to hear about today's stuff, which is Thursday, and also Wednesday stuff later. But it's currently 27 minutes past 6 in the morning. I've been up since 6 and I'm trying to get ready to go to uni because I have bodycon at 8:15. So we're leaving at 7 just to make sure we're there on time. I basically just need to put face on because I brushed my teeth, I done skincare, literally just gonna put my hair in a ponytail because I cannot be bothered. However, I don't know what today's gonna be like because this is one of the longest days that I have and it's the most jam-packed, if that makes sense. So I'm waiting for Alice so that we can go to bodycon. While I wait, I'm eating some salted popcorn because why not? It's light, it's healthy. Is it healthy? I don't think it is healthy. I think I just lied to myself, but it's nice. I did notice this morning that my brows aren't even, and not in the terms of makeup wise, like in general life. This eyebrow is thinner than this one, and I didn't realize it until I was slicking them up. I was like, oh, they look awful because this one obviously is thicker. So I just ended up shaping them a little bit, and I don't think it looks too bad on the camera. Again, could be lying to myself. But I'm also going to be getting ready while I basically explain what's happened in the past couple days. I do apologise if my voice sounds weird. I woke up about maybe 20 minutes ago. It's Friday, so I'm only in for about 3 hours today. I'm going to start from Wednesday because that was the day that I kind of lost track of filming this, to be honest. So I started Wednesday with a acting workshop to which we played a game. We ended up doing some investigation stuff where we looked at what we're gonna be doing in terms of our assessment. A lot of the stuff that I'm doing in lessons right now is assessment prep. After our acting workshop, we went to a computer room, which was the first time I've ever been to the computer room at my uni. We don't usually use computer or academic things very often because we're a very practical course, you know, it's musical theatre. We very rarely use the theoretical side of stuff. We basically have to create a Wix website. We haven't officially knuckled down and started it. We got to play around the other day and try and figure out how Wix works. It's the same thing as Spotlight, it's just available for everyone to see and not just those who are Spotlight members. That's kind of the easiest way I can put it. I think it's about 70% of our grade if I remember correctly, so it's a very big portion of our grade and we need to make sure it looks professional, upload any details, upload all our like credits and stuff, and basically just have a general idea of what we actually want to do in the career, because there's different sectors you can go into. Just because you do MT doesn't mean you have to focus on MT, you can do something else. I want to go into like TV and film, musical theatre, dance, singing, modelling even, like content creation. The thing is that I want to go into so many sectors that I didn't know if it was going to be like, oh, you can't do that, you have to choose like singular ones. I like to do everything and I enjoy doing everything. It's nice to have the versatility to do things that not everyone might be interested in doing. Then my last lesson on Wednesday was major performance, where we're going to do about 3 different shows in one. So we're doing a song or 2 from Chicago, we're doing a song or 2 from Parade, and then we're doing a song from Footloose. We're basically creating a mini showcase from different shows. It's really hard to describe stuff to people, especially if they don't know much about the musical theatre industry. I think it's perceived as we don't do a lot, we just sing, dance, act, and it's actually more in depth, and I don't think people realise that. Moving on from Wednesday, we're going on to Thursday. We started off with 8:15 bodycon, then we went straight from bodycon, which was only about half an hour, into ballet and jazz. We did a ballet warm-up in centre. Then we went on to jazz, where we worked on a series of things. We worked on choreography work, and we also worked on pirouettes. And pirouettes are my worst enemy, I think. It's not me, I'm not a turner, I'm just saying. I wish I could share my brain thoughts and like upload them to certain people, like aspects of the internet, because I feel like it'd be so interesting if you guys were in here, because my god. Then straight after jazz and ballet, we had singing, where we worked on the Footloose number. Basically ran through the ensemble stuff of Footloose and got that into our system. I look so blank-faced, but again, don't really care at this point. I finished uni at 12:30 and I was in at 9:30, so I was only in for 3 hours. We did showcase research for our showcase project to perform in the showcase that we have to do. We did that for about 2 hours or so. For the last hour of the lesson, we ended up doing turns. I'm very well aware that pirouettes are the bane of my existence. They're just not for me. I understand they're great for some people and some people can do them really well, and I envy you, but I definitely need to go over the notes that I was given and feedback for that lesson and implement them into actually conducting it. However, I apologise if there wasn't much footage to be recorded when actually making this week's video, because it is literally just me settling into my first week of uni, especially towards the end of the week. I've been so tired, like Wednesday, Thursday. Knackered. Absolutely knackered, especially Thursday. But I will get used to it, hoping to get used to it at least. But I hope you've all had a wonderful morning, day, night, evening, weekend, weekday, whatever time or place it is for you. Stay safe, stay wonderful.
Yeah.